We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is line to left. Sheffield is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. David Price is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Cody Sullivan, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Now batting, Chipper Jones. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch here from Price. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Price has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Next up is Max Muncy, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Bellinger leads off second with nobody out. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Jock Peterson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, K-Bird Ruiz.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and K-Bear Ruiz will dig into the plate. Here comes the first pitch. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he takes strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
A look to first by Price, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Price pauses. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to third. Turner has it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Zach McKinstry, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next for the Dodgers, David Price. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Peterson on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He swings and grounds it to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now back, the third baseman, Skipper.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fouled away. taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely. And ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sullivan is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. In there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
And when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will be fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones.
Andrew.
Now the first pitch here from Price. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away. Price ready with another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Keibert Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Keibert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. To the plate now, Zach McKinstry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. McKinstry, an Ohio native. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, David Price looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Sheffield is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 8, Charlie.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he got him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just hung in there on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Here now the 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready once again, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Price ready with the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. In now, Chipper Jones. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dylan Floro enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andrew Jones stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-1. Floro has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Jr.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A bouncer up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The left fielder, number 10. Gary Sheffield.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Digging in and looking for more, Max Muncy. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Sheffield arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
One gone now in the LA seventh, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach McKinstry. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for LA. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johnny Bench is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 5, Johnny.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Fred McGriff is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now that first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. McKinstry moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 3-1. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Standing in, number 5. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 6.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. Sullivan waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Will Smith answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Atlanta seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Felix Hernandez earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left